Yo, it's Real 92.3 LA's home for hip hop, man. The Real After Party. Me, Bootleg Kev. We got a special guest in the building, man. He got a new album on the way. A couple crazy records are already out from it. DJ Carnage is here, ladies and gentlemen. Carnage, what up, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, man. I got to give you props because you're an EDM guy. All the EDM songs you always make, they're very violent and they make me want to fight.
Yeah.
But then you got you consistently put out bangers when it comes to this rap shit, whether it be the Uzi shit, the Migos Brick shit, the G-Eazy project, and now you got 2 new records out. You got the High Shine record and then the joint with Tokyo and Mac Miller, man.
Yes.
Talk about this new album. We just heard a lot of it. Where you going with this album?
I just it's not that much dance music. I'm planning on doing like a full-blown electronic, like just like tape after. So I'm just doing what I really want to do, and that would just make like a lot of like really cool like hip hop records and a lot of cool stuff. Y'all got no Evian.
No Evian. Hey, talk about your roots in the game, man, because I'm good friends with G-Eazy. I know you guys go way back. I know that you used to rap too, right?
Yeah. I still do.
But talk about your roots in the music industry. Like, how did you get started? I know you got discovered by the Cataracts, right?
Yeah. Niles from the Cataracts showed me love, and basically like ended up like really fucking with me. And I moved to LA when I was like 18. I dropped out of high school, and then earlier than that, but I dropped out of high school, and then it was like I'm going to LA to like do it up, and then like went out there and then didn't do it up, so I moved back, and then I was just like a fuck up.
When you say you moved back, where would you move back to?
Moved back to Maryland.
Okay.
In the boonies.
In the boonies in Maryland.
Frederick, Walkersville, Maryland.
So when you moved to LA initially, was the dream to be a producer, DJ, or was it to be a rap artist?
It was to be a producer. I put away like something that like a lot of producers don't do, I guess, because they get like hella clout.
Right.
Is that producers think that they just because a lot of producers can rap because we know we're making the beat, so we know the rhythm, so a lot of guys now it's so easier for a producer to rap on something and people accept it, it's cool. So but nobody really ends up doing it. It's been a long time since someone kind of like from a producer, not some Kanye shit or some Timbaland Pharrell shit, but yeah. So I already told myself like I'm not like I can rap, I can do something like that, but I'm not gonna I'm gonna focus on producing. So just trying to master my craft, and I'm here. And then a lot of different things happen. But
you moved back to Maryland from after trying to do the LA thing.
Yeah,
that could break a lot of people.
Yeah,
once you go out to LA and fail, and then you go back home. What pushed you to keep going, man? Like, what was like that first look that you got? Was it a placement? Was it like
I was just first of all like I'm Spanish, I'm Hispanic, so like my mom was on my ass, and then like my aunt and my grandma were kind of like even though like they're Hispanic, they're gonna give you all the shit, but like they're gonna still like ride with you.
Right.
But like my mom, my aunt, and my grandma were riding with me, but they were giving me that face, just like damn, like this you ain't doing shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So I was just like damn. But I was always producing, always working every day, And then I think one of the first breaks was when I did Theophilus London, Big Spender.
Okay.
A lot of people don't remember that I did that, but Theophilus London and A$AP Rocky, Big Spender.
I remember that record.
And that was a really cool record, but it never got cleared, so it never became like anything bigger than that. And then I worked on some of the Cataract records, and yeah, I mean it was. And then after that, I finished, and then I went back to school because I was just like I need to get my diploma, and got my diploma. Then I got a publishing check for like $15,000, and then I wasted it all, and then I was broke. But I was in LA already, so
it's a nice publishing check. What was that off of?
It was off of Big Spender, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice size check right there, man.
It was Ron Perry. Shout out to Ron Perry.
It's lit, man.
Now he's like the president of like Capitol.
Now, obviously,
Columbia.
Obviously,
I don't fucking know.
EDM DJs in the whole world like kind of took off, and where did you come in at? Where you decided I'm gonna start branding myself and I'm gonna start doing live shows and I'm gonna start doing live sets.
I was working a lot. I was living in downtown. I was working a lot of rap. I was working on pop music because the cataracts, you know,
course.
were big. They had,
yeah,
you know,
they had Dev and
they had all that stuff. So I was doing that for a while, and then because I was doing that, I got introduced to like dance music, and I knew about it, but like, you know, I decided to do it, and it was kind of working, and I really enjoyed it, and I started going to the shows, and I went to EDC and, you know, Ultra, and I was just like really like infatuated by this whole world, you know, and it was really fun. And I came into a point where, you know, these parties were so big, and EDM was like kind of still like more like sophisticated. Right. The EDM was turning into this like sophisticated thing where like only like the baddest bitches were there, and everybody was making hella money.
It was very bougie.
It was the Bitcoin of its time.
100%. I remember I lived in Vegas like 09, 010, 11.
That's
and it was
a crazy analogy. It was the Bitcoin of that moment. You got to think about how many people were investing into EDM, making EDM festivals. Like people who just had money was throwing it. It was, damn, that's crazy, right? So I walked into like something that was so exciting, and then when I got into that, I created the festival trap thing, and that was like a whole new interesting thing. And then the whole EDM community knew about it, and then it was just like, it was a blessing, you know. God blessed me, and they gave me that open that open road, and I just went with it and went crazy.
I think definitely, like, as a hip hop dude, and you know, a lot of my homies that are DJs are big hip hop guys, and I think the EDM thing, like we were just talking in the other room, it definitely came across like kind of corny at first. You know what I'm saying? And like
to people like you though, to people like us,
right?
To people like
but to like
from that, you know what I'm saying?
Chester and Chelsea from fucking Tennessee, they love this shit. Yeah. But I'm curious because you're like,
but yet again, actually, let me take that back. I don't think EDM was like that big until in the middle random rural areas. I think like, right when I was like already became like that, then that's when I started going to shows like in Nashville and like seeing like, you know, Life in Color do like Tulsa and like all these weird places.
I'm just curious, like, obviously,
not like, you know, bigger places.
You stick out places like a sore thumb amongst the popping EDM guys. You've been doing these rap records, and now you got guys like, you know, like Calvin Harris and Steve Aoki. All these guys are doing hip hop records or trying their best attempt to do so. But it kind of comes off just genuine. Like, where do you stand when it comes to, like, you've been doing this? Like, I mean, you're honestly, bro, the first time I ever heard Uzi was on your shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think that like the Migos Bricks look was a great look for them at that time. That you know what I mean? That was,
it was dope.
That was a good look for them. You know what I mean? That put them in a lot of spaces that they weren't in before. But you've been doing this rap shit, like, and being in your world. Do you feel like you set that trend, or when you see other guys try to do it, and to me it comes off kind of?
I mean, 100%. But I'm not like a guy to like get salty over it. Like, you know, like I am one of the guys who, you know, was doing it before everybody was getting. You know, I was getting backlash when I first did a song, and I put up Migos on a song, and I put like this. You know, so people were like, why are these rappers, like, still to this day, like, EDM fans, like, unless you're doing a song with, like, a Logic or, like, a Joey Badass or somebody super lyrical, like, they're not gonna like it.
100%.
Like, you know, they didn't like this, like, super saucy, you know, on some swag shit. Like, they don't get that, you know? So now they do, because of what I opened up that path, you know? But it's like, But everybody has their purpose in life. So that was my purpose. So, you know, if everyone's trying to do their own little take on everything, like, that's fire. Like, at least I did my part, you know? And these guys know it, you know? It's not like awesome, like, because you got to think about, like, it's not like that, like in the rap world, somebody will take a flow and somebody else takes it, and then they're like, why are you taking my, you know, and then you call out, and it's like kind of like,
then it becomes a thing.
Yeah, but like over there, it's like, you know, there's people who did like, who was the pioneers for like certain sounds that were big at these festivals, and that's what everybody was doing. You know, Snake did that with his whole, you know, 90 BPM to 110, and you know, the big synth, you know, and Major Lazer, and Skrillex had his own thing, and you know, Calvin Harris had his own thing, and rap was my thing.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and that's cool, and I'm happy with that.
It's just dope now, because I remember at a point in time when I lived in Vegas, like, there was like no hip hop in the clubs on the strip.
None.
Like maybe at Hayes, like a little bit, But outside of that, you had to like go to like Crown nightclub inside of the Rio, and it was a bad look in there. Yeah. But you know, you we were talking in the other room. You're saying that you helped discover Kyle, who I was pretty early on because he used to work with. I'm from Phoenix, and he used to work with my boy Futuristic real early on, and Jake Owens. And I know that you and G-Eazy go way back. You guys dropped the EP together. What's your history with the guy Gerald?
I discovered Gerald too. I discovered Gerald on MySpace like 12 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was when he was in New Orleans?
This is like, I think when he just moved to New Orleans, like yeah, we go back. I think like me, his manager,
Matt
and Juice, everybody like met each other at the same time. But I met G through MySpace, so I was like, yo, you're fire. Let me like cook up something. I was weak as fuck back then, but I was still trying to network, you know? So like even to this day, so like every day I go, I discover G-Eazy, he know that.
Yeah,
he discovered Carnage too.
Hey, that's crazy.
You know? So it's all good.
And you guys are both kind of like at the pinnacle of your guys' worlds right now.
You know, G's doing his thing. He getting close to a little bread that I'm getting, but it's cool.
He's getting close. Not quite
close.
though.
He getting close. But you gotta think about it. I started making money before G did.
Yeah.
So we
and
always,
then you're doing your own festivals.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing his arenas and shit.
Tour,
but like, you know, I'm independent. I'm fully independent. Heavyweight records only.
Yo,
he signed to a lot of people.
Whoa, okay.
A lot of people signed to a lot of people. You know, we keep it independent over here. But we're signing people. So if G wants to come over, sign everybody. Like anybody who's trying to like really pop off, come fuck with your boy. Come fuck with your boy.
Heavyweight records.
Put you on Rare Festival. Put you in front of 100,000 people.
Yo, you do the Rare festivals. Sometimes I feel like in some very random markets.
El Paso,
Orlando, right?
Lit. Orlando's lit. Yeah, Bay Area, LA. We're working on doing. We're gonna do Rare Bangkok. That's gonna be one of the first international ones. When my boy Arsit, and Khan, all my boys, Khan Titanium, they're like the biggest shit in Bangkok, and like they brought like hip hop to there.
That's lit.
And those like my boys. So like whenever I go in Southeast Asia, like they run everything. So shouts out to them, 2P and all them.
Yo, is there gonna be a? I keep hearing there's like a Carnage Carnage Takeoff project. Is that gonna happen?
Carnage Takeoff project happening. That's gonna be crazy.
He's the most slept on Migo by far, lyrically.
He's not slept on. You gotta think about it. Like
to the casual hip hop fan.
That's what it became. That's what it became. You know, like
when he started, like when the Migos started, he was the guy.
Yeah, it was Takeoff and Quavo that were. You know what I'm saying? When Offset was locked up.
Yeah.
Like you gotta think of all the big songs then. That was Takeoff.
You listen to Versace. You listen to Fight Night.
But even when Culture One came out. You gotta think about it like man, they had a lot of songs that T-shirt Takeoff's on the hook. A lot of, Takeoff is just, I don't know.
Well, talk about the Takeoff project, man. Is it gonna be a mixtape? Is it gonna be an album? Is it gonna, obviously I don't think mixtapes really exist anymore. Everything kind of gotta go to Spotify at this point.
I would wish to be to make it to mixtape. That'd be tight. And just have them rap over like instrumentals and stuff. Like actually do like some DJ drama shit.
Some real mixtape shit. Some old school shit.
Yeah, Gangster Girls.
How many records y'all got?
You know, we got some. We got 2 records, 3 records, 4 records, something like that. But I'll come to their house and I'll just drop off beats. And then he'll like hit me like months later, be like, look, this is what I did like the third day you left, after you left, and then like never sent it to me.
That's crazy.
But we got some crazy stuff, yeah. Takeoff's dope.
You dropped the EP with G, Takeoff project coming up. Who else?
Young Martha. Okay. Young Martha, Young Thug one, we dropped that.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah,
you see, people just out here just lacking.
Nah, I remember when that dropped. But yo, man, you've been putting in so much work. Who else collaborative wise do you want to like do a little capsule with, man?
Man, I don't know. I would love to do. Oh, and actually, you know what? I'm doing the Carnage Swae Lee project.
That's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. We talked about it in El Paso. We had talked about this a year ago, a year and a half ago. We're gonna get to work.
Carnage and Swae Lee project is crazy.
We're gonna put it on the internet, make a little cut of this, say Carnage Swae Lee tape coming soon.
It's coming. That's the headline right there.
Yeah,
that's the headline. Talk about working with Pump, man, because I feel like Lil Pump. I've met him a few times. He's a really nice kid. I think like a lot of people who might see him from the outside looking in, kind of like he maybe hate on him a little bit because he's so young. But I think people forget he's a 17-year-old kid. What's his creative process like? Like,
I mean, you gotta think. Pump is it's entertainment.
He's just lit.
These guys know what you gotta know how many times you've met these artists, and then when you meet them on the solo, it's turned off.
Of course, like it's
entertainment. So I don't know why people need to stop being so like taking it so seriously and look at it more as entertainment.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like any of these guys like starting shit and like being super extra, it's just entertainment. If you don't like it, turn the channel. Turn the channel.
Yep.
If you're watching TV, you're not gonna go on a Facebook post and talk about how whack Channel 47 was. You're not. You're just gonna change the channel.
You're just gonna change the channel.
People just feel entitled, and it's just like, bro, just change the channel, man. It's not that serious. Like everybody's dope in their own little way, man.
In their own world.
Yeah, and if you're not dope, if you don't think someone's dope, someone else does, and let them, whatever. Like, think about how many channels we watch that we don't like.
Who's on the album? You were saying you pride yourself on always having these new guys first, which I think is a true statement, which is facts, man. You got a hell of an ear. Who on this project should we be looking out for that maybe isn't a household name yet?
Sheck West is on the album. He's crazy. Sheck West, Deco. Those are two guys that you really need.
That's what we got to look out for.
So, yeah. Those are gonna be two good ones they're gonna be really like. They're gonna be really cool. Like I know, like you know what I'm saying. Nobody's on my album that I don't really think that they're gonna like, do something and like people are gonna see it shine. I'm not gonna waste my time working with somebody who's just like gonna be a filler on my album.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the EDM side of things, man, I'm curious. Your records are always so like they're just different. Like the Chupacabras of the like these records are like. It's like the heavy metal of that shit.
Yeah.
Like and I feel like I've seen you live before and I feel like the energy is like it's something I haven't seen it. I'm obviously not a big EDM guy, but I've been to a lot of festivals.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're on, bro, it's like some mosh pit shit. You know what I'm saying? On the low. Like
I'm just having fun, man. People just take stuff too seriously, man. Like I don't know. Just having fun. Like it's just I'm literally doing what I love to do, making music, so I'm giving everybody entertainment. If you hate me and you like hating me, that's entertainment to you, then go ahead. Like, it's all good. If you fucking fuck with me and you ride with me and everything I do is exciting, that's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, then don't come to my shows. Don't come to my sets. Don't listen to my music. It's simple like that. But for some odd reason, a lot of people like listening to my stuff.
Chipotle gang is a real thing, man.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
Straight up. Who are the EDM DJs that are up and coming right now that you do fuck with? Because I know there's a lot of new guys.
Anybody signed on Heavyweight Records. With Heavyweight Records, I'm going to be putting out a lot of good music, building a lot of big artists, growing a lot of growing a lot of artists musically, letting them expand, letting them create, become a thing.
Like really try to build an artist as opposed to like
It's not like I'm over here signing people and it's just like, here's a chain.
Right.
We're putting out your album. No, it's like I want to sign people, that I know can. All they need is one little platform, and then they can grow their thing. It could be a long process, it could be a short process. So with EDM, with the dance music, I have a very specific sound in the dance scene. So people know exactly what I play. You know what you're gonna get at a Carnage set. So I have a couple people. I have this guy named Gravedigger that's gonna take over the whole dance scene. I have this homie named Gami. He does like the craziest psytrance, like it's next level, like it's just hard music. We have Riot 10, this new homie I just signed. He's Mexican, he's from El Paso. Dope. So he's like awesome, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's really dope, and he had like the biggest dubstep song this year. Last year called Railbreaker, and that was a massive song. So like there's a lot
you're building the roster.
Like the roster's already built. I'm just like deciding when I'm gonna let everybody see it.
Yeah.
Just trust me, like it's all good. Like
it's coming.
Like it's gonna happen, and then when it happens, it's gonna be finally a good fresher breath, a breath of fresh air.
I'm wondering on the DJ side of things, because I DJ clubs, mostly the hood hip hop shit. Yeah. But I'm curious, like when you do your EDM sets, there's always hip hop influence and hip hop in it. What are like the 3 or 4 like no matter what country you're in, no matter what city you're in, hip hop records that you could fucking drop in the middle of a Carnage set that is just gonna light shit up, aside from your own?
I Shine, Carnage, Lil Pump.
I said aside from your own.
Oh damn. Carnage, Lil Pump, I Shine.
That shit is crazy, by the way.
Yeah. Outside. Any Block Boy. Shouts out to Block Boy. What's been going off? I've been playing. Man, it's hard. Like if I ever play rap stuff, it's usually like some 30 rack stuff.
Right.
30 rack is crazy. Man, Scar Lord.
Okay.
Crazy mosh pit records, like crazy, like next level. But like for like if you at a club like somewhere like you in the UK or something,
Right.
like obviously you play some Cardi B, you play some Migos,
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like
The easy shit. We all, yeah, of course. 100%.
the easy shit. Sheck West, Mo Bamba, that's crazy. Listen to that.
And that's the guy who was on your album, right?
Yeah.
He said to Travis Scott.
Cactus Jack
The
and
Cactus
good
Jack
music.
shit.
And
That's
good
crazy,
music.
man.
Like he's like the whole story behind him is just like, wow.
Well, yo, the new single with Pump is fucking lit. We're playing
Thank
the
you.
shit out of it, man.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's that shit that makes me. That's like some mosh pit music,
Yeah.
bro. Real talk. That noise you have throughout the beat. What did you like? Where did you grab that from?
I have it's this everyone thinks it's a sound. It's like I sampled something. I didn't sample. I made the sound myself, and there's this VST that I have called Cyclops. And I don't know, I had a sound and I tweaked it a little bit and I pitched it with my keyboard. And I'm gonna do a whole video how I did it, but I pitched it with my keyboard and then I printed it out and then I reversed it, so that's why it's coming down, and then I chopped it, so it's like
That shit's
and
crazy.
Then I gross beated it and I unfiltered it and I took the gross beat off and it became this big thing. Producers will know what I'm talking about.
It's
and then the
lit.
drums went crazy.
You produce
yeah.
on Ableton?
No, FL Studio.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yo, the record is crazy.
Thank you.
I respect everything you do, man. I think too, like just your attention to detail, man, and your brand is just fire, man. So just
Thank you, man.
Keep that shit up, man.
I just hope everybody just sees the vision. That's all, man. That's all anybody can hope for and pray for.
I know that there's the lyric video for the record with Pump. Is there going to be an actual video?
Yeah, we're shooting the craziest video.
I can only imagine.
To the Lil Pump record, because all my videos are just crazy. And then also I'm about to drop the video to my single with Steve Aoki dropping the 23rd. And the video for that, they shot the video in Ukraine. Man, it's like we had like 15 kids and then like they were like in harnesses for like a whole day and they're fighting each other and it's like super slow-mo and like it's crazy.
Yo, I'm curious because you've been to all these countries, bro. What fucking country has the most lit women, bro? Like the most lit strange. What is the country, bro?
Lit strange?
The lit strange.
I'm going to Australia tomorrow.
Everybody says Australia.
Australia has the baddest, prettiest, like tan, green, blue-eyed, like
just a bunch of Iggy's.
But it's just like they're just like bronze. They're
crazy.
bronze. Like you can go and like find like a dark skin, like you can find like a little light skinned girl out there, and she's like some brown you've never seen in your life, and she's like has green eyes, and like all the girls out there are like super fit. Everyone's really healthy. So I go out there, I feel I'm like looking around. Everyone's like hella fit. Like niggas don't have a shirt on like nowhere. Like they'll be like my homies. They have
damn.
I'd be like, bro, like just like damn.
Everybody
like,
in shape over here.
Everyone's in shape. So like,
that shit's crazy.
Everyone's so nonchalant. So like everybody like, you know, like yeah, it's just like lit. So I want to retire and go out there. But there, South Africa, girls are gorgeous. Asia, you know, got your own little thing. So it just depends on what you're into. Depends on when you're into, but. Yeah, it depends on what kind of urban girls, white girls, you know, Indian girls. I was out in India. I saw some bad girls out there. So
well, look, before we let you go, we got a feature on the show. It's called the Hate at 8. Listeners call in and they get their hate on. It could be their wife, the president. You could hate on anything you want. DJ Carnage. Before we play this record, I Shine with Lil Pump, you got to tell us, what are you hating on today, man?
What am I hating on? I'm hating on very sensitive, butthurt people.
Okay.
I hate butthurt people. Like, you don't have to be a person that gets so emotional over something that isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's not going to ruin your day. Or
unless you let it ruin your day.
Unless you let it ruin your day. And a lot of people let the littlest things ruin their days. And it's like, why do you want to do that? Like even when if I be having a girl, or if I have like even one of my homies or somebody, I'm just like, and they get upset over something, they get worked up. It's like, what tomorrow? You're not gonna even be thinking about this tomorrow. You're not gonna be upset. You're not gonna be mad.
That's true.
You're not, unless like you have something that's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's like, but like the people I'm talking about is the people who get sensitive, and it's like, and then I hate also people who let, like, if they hear something for somebody and they go like, oh yeah, I heard blah blah, and then they start passing it around like,
and it goes around. It's like telephone, bruh.
They pass it around like, and then they'll like, I'll see people like go like I saw somebody tweet me this weekend. They said Carnage said, "Fuck you to Arizona." Why would I ever say that? So that's a complete lie, right? And I saw some girl go, "Wow, just one more thing to hate him for." And I went to the girl's Twitter, and then she's like passing along saying Carnage said. It's like come on, like you look stupid.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm just over and people who feel entitled.
That's real.
Like, just stop.
Well,
like,
there's
stop.
some gems right there.
It's 2018. Like, you know, and I'm not gonna say get your money, like, no, just like stop,
be happy. Stop letting dumb shit bother you.
And if you're not gonna be happy, you're gonna be upset. Be upset for a right reason.
Yeah, let it be worth it, man.
Let it be worth it.
Well, look, Carnage, the album is coming out. When's the album date?
March 2nd. Battered, bruised, and bloody.
Let's get into this single, man. Let's go. Let's introduce it to LA, brody. You already know, man. I Shine.
Carnage Gibson has a video coming soon.
Woo! Lil Pump and Carnage, let's go. It's Real 92.3, LA's home for hip hop.